What's going on there, everybody, and welcome back to some more trucking with Vision. We are here in our International 9900i, and we have ourselves the Operation Big Sur paint job on this truck. We've got our big load here. I think it's a pressure tanker, our reservoir tank. So kind of the same thing, right? Well, very similar. But we got an escort going through again. This time, though, we are in San Rafael, California, heading up to Eureka here. So we're kind of doing this as you guys know, the 1.44 open beta is out for ATS. So with that, San Rafael is on its way out the door. So I figured, why not one more time, just kind of come on through and kind of give our last departing goodbyes to it as we make our way up to Eureka. And we haven't really seen the 101 since it's been redone, so we're going to go and tackle two birds with one stone. But we should probably get going because we know how these journeys get. They are long and slow. And yeah, I'm glad we have an escort because this truck still does not have a GPS for it, which is it's a little frustrating, definitely, but it could be worse, I guess. Could be way worse. Making our turn nice and wide here. Can't really tell what that trailer's doing, but oh yeah, we're good. So off we go. Alright, adios. Adios, everybody. Adios. We'll see you guys later. See ya. Bye. Goodbye. Okay, so we're heading out of here. There's our escort. So we can get on going here. Be nice and steady. This should be a good journey. We got a lot to cover, so this just kind of works out really well that we got a long journey and a slow journey on our way, because we got a lot of 1.44 stuff to talk about. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video, so this is really good because there wasn't really nothing new going on, right? It was kind of crickets and everything. So the 1.44 is really it's massive. So hopefully that means we're getting a map soon, or maybe it doesn't, and that's why they're giving us so much content in the 1.44. But we'll kind of go down the list of things that are coming as we make our beautiful way through California here. But first thing first is 1.44 is going to bring some new visualization options. When you are customizing your truck, you'll be able to see authentic parts versus mod parts versus like fully licensed parts. So you can kind of have a little bit more understanding of like what you're putting on your truck, if you're trying to make it more as realistic as possible, or if you're just trying to go all guns out, having a good looking truck that doesn't really have any standards to it, essentially, in terms of official licensing from the company. So we're going to have that. Other thing is they're going to be doing phase 2 of the California rework. And so essentially that's where San Rafael is probably going to be cut, as they're getting rid of that city and coming up with a new city, which will be in phase 3, which is not in the 1.44 update, but it's coming later on down the road. So that's kind of where that stands. So a couple of, minor but kind of decent big things there, right? Other thing is, on your map, when you visit secret locations and stuff and roads, those are now going to show up for you so you can revisit them later instead of like, oh, where was that road at? Because I don't remember. Or let's look it up on Google or another YouTube video. So totally understand how that goes. So that is a very welcome thing that's coming as well. Other nice things that are coming here, there's nothing really in San Rafael. It's a super small town, so I'm okay that it's going. I think I'm okay with that. But we're going to have, oh, can we run this red light, Mr. Officer? We can. Oh, interesting. This is interesting on how that worked. Like, this would be really strange, like, if they had a car coming down already. Hello. Oh, he's waving us on. Oops. He's waving us on there. Alright, everything is good. Good. Staying to our side, don't mind us. There we go. 30 is the limit. City limit of San Rafael. This is actually kind of a nice part of San Rafael here. This is very nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can deal with this a little bit. You know, it looks peaceful. It's so small, though. Oh, skate park, though. That guy was taking pictures over there. I think he was taking pictures of our truck. He knew we were coming through. There's a little skate park over there. So, yeah, that's nice. But, yeah, other things that we've got coming up. We've got a new ownable trailer coming out. You'll be able to adjust the ride suspension of your truck now, so that way if you got a lower trailer and you got a bigger truck, you can lower the suspension to get your rig down there. So that's actually super cool because I ran into a few situations like that, so that's super awesome. They're also making some changes to force feedback, so that'll be in there as well. They recommend resetting your force feedback options to defaults, so that way you can kind of make those changes from there if you need to make any changes. Let's see, other things that we got. It says big update, very big update, which is super awesome. Kind of surprised they're giving it a, like another decimal. I almost would say you could kind of almost go to 1.5 with how massive this update is. But who am I to judge on how they do their update schemes? Let's see. I'm sure I'm missing something here. They're doing some customization interior changes to the Cascadia, so that will be in there as well. And yeah, I think that kind of covered it all. I'm sure I missed something that I might think of as we kind of do our journey. But for the most part, that's what's going on there. So very big update that's coming. So lots of changes, a lot of good things. I think it'll make people happy to see that because it's been a while since we've had a massive update. So that's added a ton of stuff, and this one does a lot. So once we get there, obviously the 1.44 update actually fully comes out. We'll go in there, do a deeper dive, and see everything that's been changed for us. But that is kind of where we're at with the beta. Here's where we're at with the truck. Oh, I guess the other big thing is they're going to be adding some new routes as well for the Special Transport DLC. So if you have the Special Transport DLC, you have new routes coming to you. So that is super awesome. It just keeps adding value to DLC that you've already purchased. And that's why I still think that the Special Transport DLC is still one of my top choices of DLC to purchase if you're looking to add more and unique gameplay to your sim. But here we are, going around. This is just great. Oh, this is beautiful. Beautiful. I think I am ready for a new truck, though. I just don't know what truck it's going to be. Nice FedEx livery. I haven't seen that one before. Mr. Officer, can we go any faster? Just trying to get there. Look at that Hummer. We're getting kind of close to that side there. Kind of stick over here. This tank is really wide. Kind of see that there. Don't mind me. I'm trying to stay as close to the side as possible, but not actually hit the strip, the rumble strip. Slowing on down for the Popo. It's the state trooper too on top of it. There goes another one. He might be a loco. No, he's a state as well. He's a state. As we're picking up speed again. We're picking up speed very quickly at this truck. How heavy are we? 77,000 pounds. That's not really fully feeling it, I don't think, at the moment. There we go. Look at that. She's doing good. We'll give the police a little bit more of a buffer room there, but she's looking really good. It's so peaceful out here, so peaceful. Love it. There we go. Get back inside here. 2:30 already. Holy cow! It's very late in the afternoon already. Actually, not super late, but kind of middle of the road. So that is something that's going on. And yeah, what else? So that's kind of where we're at with the American truck side of things. I know if you're looking for more trucking type of news, still no word on the Alaskan Truck Simulator. There's a new one out there, Australian Truck Simulator. They showed off like very, very little, so I'm not really sure like if that game's gonna come out. They showed out like the truck in the yard, nothing really Australian themed. So it was a little disappointing. But you could do a ton of stuff with it. Very like move about the world. From what they showed, at least in the very short clip that they put out there. It was actually a pretty long video, but it was very low on stuff that they actually really showed off at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens with that. As far as channel news goes, we're only coming up to Eureka now. Holy cow, we got a long ways to go. Still have another 175 miles on this journey, which is crazy. Not too bad though, not too bad. We should be there by it's probably 8 o'clock tonight. 8 o'clock tonight we'll probably be there. So rolling in at the, I want to say the nighttime, but a little bit in the evening there. But as far as channel news goes, obviously we're still cruising through 2 Point. We're finishing up, we're getting close to finishing up the Bigfoot DLC, and then we'll be moving on to their latest DLC, which they dropped a few weeks ago, I think it is now. So that's going to be exciting once we get to that point. And then I have just started getting into looking into Bus Sim 21 as well. So we are getting closer and closer to potentially having that series started up. It's just interesting how that one's laid out. So I'm just trying to figure out how the recordings are actually going to go and how I'm going to be able to split them up appropriately. It might take a lot of editing, but we're going to get it done, I think. I think we'll be okay. But so that'll be coming. Because that's going to kind of alternate. We'll try and keep that on Thursdays like we've normally done in the past. But we've also alternated that with Truck Sim as well on the Sunday slot, just due to lack of content from Truck Sim. So that's coming. I've also been thinking about going a little bit retro, and game I've kind of wanted to play for a little while but never have. It's an older one, okay? So don't get too aged now here. But Game Dev Tycoon has kind of been in the backlog. I've got a ton of stuff in the backlog, so it's kind of like I've been kind of going through it and trying to figure out if there's anything that really piques my interest that I also want to do for all of you. And I think that might be one. So that might get thrown in there for a little bit. I don't know if I'll do a full-on series with that. We'll kind of see how that goes and whatnot, and where it all ends up. But that's another possibility of something that's coming to the channel to kind of fill in some of the gap that we have right now. Other things that I have been playing, though, if you're curious about that, is Lego Star Wars. I've been playing the new Lego Star Wars, which it's been very fun. I've enjoyed that. The new Nintendo Switch Sports, which literally just came out 2 days ago now. So that has been fun as well to play that. And then obviously Flight Sim has been the other big thing that I try and do. I wouldn't say I do that very regularly. I try and get like one flight in a week right now. And so for the moment, we're holding true to that. But doing one flight a week is very tough with the amount of planes that are out there, and when you're trying to learn them at a really high level. So kind of makes it tough. Out of those charging stations, that is so cool. That is super cool there. And what else? There is one other, Prison Architect. I have been going back to playing that, and that has been a blast as well. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on top of what we're doing for YouTube. So, always tons of stuff to play. Always a backlog of things. And it's just, they come out faster than you have time, is what it all is. They just come out faster than you have time. Alright, here we are. Another rust area coming up. So this is, I think we're getting into some of the windier roads here now as we make our way through the mountainsides, the hillsides here. Come on, baby. There we go. Are you getting over, officer, or what are you doing here? Just a little concerned on what our escort vehicle is doing here. Just a little concerned. But yeah, I love the paint on this truck. I think it's great as we're going down this hill here at a really high speed. We need a runaway ramp here. But yeah, it's a really nice looking truck. Really nice looking truck there. Got our load, really massive load, but this is a great truck for this type of load. So it's kind of what this truck was designed for. It was these bigger, heavier loads through the hills, easy traversal for it. Just it does a wonderful job. So beautiful there as we're making our way on the North 101. Love the vehicles out here. Though you guys don't have to stop fully there. Maybe they could tweak that a little bit. This game looks so beautiful though. I think, I know they got VR support unofficially for this game, which is, it does the trick, it really does. But if they like continue to work on that, and if they make a little bit more of an emphasis, I feel like, man, it could be really special and really good. So, and I'm all about the immersive experiences. A lot of the stuff that's on VR, it's just, I don't know, it just feels too cheap and cheesy. But the simulators, I think, do a really good job. And then obviously you got Half-Life, that's just at a whole new level. But this is a very beautiful view here. Oh, this is great. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Alright, got our nice little photo op, and we can continue, whoops, on our way. 768 miles is all we have on this truck, 669 now. That is beautiful. We got not very big miles, very few miles, which I like. I like that. Low mileage trucks. Oh, which that does remind me of one other thing that they are bringing to the 1.44 update is mod refunds now. So when you sell out or have to get rid of some of your mods that you had attached to your truck due to either incompatibility or you're just no longer interested, you get refunds on that. Very interesting. I don't know if that was really a big, I guess if you're just starting out, it's kind of a big request. But if you have hundreds of hours in this game like I do, and I would assume a lot of other people do, especially if you're getting all of the DLC, it definitely is not needed. I have $4 million almost in money. Like, I don't care about mod refund. But for other people, I could see the value, especially if you're just starting out. But yeah, it's, and I think it depends too, like how often are you changing out your trucks and all your stuff, because there's a lot of mods, right? And if you're constantly changing them out, selling trucks, all that stuff, it takes money. And so you know, I can see where that kind of becomes a little expensive for people, but I think for the most part it's not a super like needed feature, but it's a feature. It's a feature nonetheless. Look at this little stand here. Nice little stand. What do we got? Looks like a little, a little nursery of sorts. Get your plants and whatnot. It's nice. Beautiful. Alright, that is looking good here. And oh, another police. Can't go that way anyhow, sir. The road is closed. There we go. We should be coming in now roughly, like I said, in the next couple hours here. We should be. We got 67 more miles, so yeah. About 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we'll be rolling in. So not terrible timing, not terrible length for the video either. It's kind of good length video. I feel like we need to get our videos down and shortened a little bit anyhow. I don't like doing super long videos, but I like giving you guys the full driving experience that we're going through as well. As we're seeing these beautiful, beautiful areas. And then of course when we're like seeing the high quality details in the back of this police car in front of us, because we're that close to it. But hey, you know, it's okay. Come on, sir. We're just trying to get to our destination. He is too. He's kind of like, eh. Like for him, he's got a long journey back, right? He's probably got to go all the way back. That would be, man, if you had to do escorts, that would be something. Like if it was an actual police escort. Now I get like some loads and stuff do have police escorts. And I wonder how they do it. Like, do they just do it like the police for each jurisdiction just kind of take over, and then you still got like your company escort vehicles leading the way and behind you still? Because having a police escort from like one jurisdiction all the way to another, that just doesn't seem fully correct, because then they would have to go all the way back to their jurisdiction. Now you might have to too, where you started, you know, depending on the truck company and whatnot, but for us, we're big, right? We got a ton of different garages in a lot of different cities throughout the U.S. that we've been given so far. So in that instance, it's not so bad. Oh, this bridge, beautiful, nice little bridge. They don't have one on that side though. They've got a different style bridge. I love it. I love it. Like logs and stuff in the water. It's good. As far as we haven't had much traffic. We've had zero traffic for the most part on this road. Guess a lot of cars don't want to be down here, which is fine. There we go. That's good. We got the mineral shop, the gem mineral. We got a museum as well. The Museum of Minerals. How about that? Ah, the freeway ends. No more. And we are coming into the Eureka city limits. How beautiful is that? That is beautiful. I wish we could read the population when we're driving through. Would be nice. Just can't though, and now we're going to be stuck behind vehicles, which is kind of a shame. Oh well, not much we can really do. So that means we're going to be stopped at lights. It'd be really cool if they would get out of our way though. That would be something as well. But they don't. And we can just, nothing we can do about it. Oh, this little park over here. There we go. Now we got a red light up here. And our journey has come to a crawl. Usually does though. Usually does. We don't have too far to go. I guess we do. about 18 miles. So yeah, we gotta follow these people through, which kind of stinks. But this is Eureka. This, this truck. That was a fun event doing that one. SCS has some good events that they put on. Ton of fun and whatnot. And that one was really cool too because it was based on a real world event. So, which makes it a lot more exciting to do and fun, right? Because you feel like you're connected in a way to that event. So that's cool. And thank God we're going a little bit faster now. This is good. This is great. So yeah, see, it's going to be about 8 o'clock when we roll in, just like I kind of predicted. Just kind of like I predicted there. All vehicles when towing to 55, huh? That's a shame. It's all vehicles though, so I would assume that would mean, you know, boats, trailers, that does, you know, it doesn't matter, anything. All of it is 55. I think we have to get off here. We haven't had to do any lane changes or nothing. It's been a very smooth going journey. Very smooth. Now, I'm not really sure which way we got to go here, though. And I haven't really seen directionals on this guy either, so that is something. Well, we can only go one way here, so it doesn't even matter. Whoa, bro. What were you doing? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, they want us to go that way. Jesus. All of a sudden he just came to like a dead stop there. I thought he was gonna lead the charge, but nope. They didn't want to come through here and escort us, huh? They just were like, eh, we'll leave you here. We'll leave you here and you can deal with it. That's what they were thinking. Alright. Where do you boys want her? Yeah. Okay, they want her over there. But I think we have to go around. Like, we can't go... Yeah. But it kind... Okay, nope, it doesn't want to be backed in. That's good. If they wanted this thing backed in, I was about to kind of lose it. Because that would have been insane. Okay, let's try and get her lined up as good as possible here. There we go. Hopefully she'll straighten out enough where we can get it. I think she'll be straight enough. I think we'll be good. It's gonna be close. Oh, just got over the line. There it is. There it is. Set that parking brake. Take a look at her. She's kind of in there. She's good enough, right? She does the job. And look at that. We make great time on the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're here in Eureka, California, right? Yes. Whew. All the way from San Rafael. So it's a fun little journey. I enjoyed it. This was the International 9900i. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I hope to catch you all next time with some more trucking with iVision.